Hey everybody, so today I'll be reviewing Beyond the Gates Season 1, Episode 89, and this was a really good episode, great start to the week. A lot has happened, so let's just jump right into it and not waste any time. So the episode starts off where we ended last week with Martin seeing Kenneth talking to Samantha at the park. So then Martin interjects. He basically pulls Samantha away immediately. Samantha's like, "What's going on?" Da, 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 da. And then, Kenneth basically is like taunting Martin, and then Martin punches Kenneth. And basically, Martin gets Samantha away. And the thing I get about Samantha is it's like, girl, you were over here talking to a stranger. Like, you sound dumb. Trying to, like, defend her or whatever. But cool. So then Martin and Samantha get to the house. And then Samantha's like, "What was that about, Dad?" And da 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 da. You need to tell me. And da da da. So then Smitty walks in during the middle of all this, and Smitty's trying to tell Martin to tell him to get him to tell him, but then Martin is like dodging it. Martin's basically leaving, and then Smitty basically tells Martin, "If you leave, don't come back." And this and that. They're basically arguing back and forth, and Martin ends up leaving, saying he got to handle a few things. You feel me? So then Samantha and Smitty are talking, and then Smitty basically calls Jacob over, to discuss everything. And he sends Samantha upstairs, and Jacob and Smitty are talking. And Jacob's basically telling Smitty, "You're going to have to let Margaret tell you what's going on because this is getting too out of hand." So then Bill and Haley are at the crib, and they're talking or whatever, and she's basically talking about how her doctor's appointment went good with that fake baby because, girl, we know you're not pregnant and whatever. And then Vernon walks in because I guess Bill called Vernon over. So then Haley steps out, and then Vernon and Bill are talking, and Bill is yelling at Vernon, basically telling him he never wanted to be a part of this. She made him be a part of this, and this and that and the third, and they're just basically going back and forth. So then Ashley and Jacob are at Orphe Jeans, and they're talking, and basically Ashley's basically telling Jacob that she's seen Derek out with Shanice while she was out with Andre, and basically Jacob's basically giving her advice, saying that he wanted them back together, but now she should be out here dating, being single, and this and that and third. And he's basically giving her advice. And then that's when he gets his call from Smitty, and he ends up leaving. So then, while there, Haley is actually at Orphe Jeans too, and she's ordering for her soon-to-be baby, which we all know is BS. And she ends up talking to Ashley, and she's basically asking Ashley, can her and Naomi be friends again like they were? And Ashley's like, that will never happen because you betrayed us when you went and dated and married Naomi's father. And then Ashley's basically saying that she thinks the pregnancy was planned, like this whole thing was planned. And Haley's obviously like denying it and this and that and the third. So then Allison is basically stalking Chelsea and Madison, and Chelsea's basically telling her to leave, and it's not there. First, she calls the police, and she's basically saying that oh yeah, we had great sex and this and that there. Trying to make Madison jealous, and then whatever, it's not working. So then Allison, so then Madison and Chelsea are at dinner talking. And she just basically keeps like taunting them, coming back, stalking them, saying the thing about Allison I don't get is just like Chelsea wanted a relationship with you. You didn't want one. She's moving on. Now you're stalking her. Like, it's not making sense. And it's just stupid, but cool, whatever. So then basically Allison's just being a big stalker. That's what's basically going on. So then Martin is pissed. He goes to Bill's house and basically tells Bill that he's going to handle it on his own because this person's getting way too close to his family. So he's about to go ahead and handle this on his own and this, and that, and third. So then Martin's at Orphe Jeans. He makes a phone call to someone telling him to come over immediately and to handle this whole situation and this, and that, and the third. And Martin's basically handling the situation on his own. So then Bill goes to see Vernon and basically tells Vernon that Martin is handling this on his own. And Vernon basically says he needs to stop him before it's too late, before he regrets all this and this and that and third. And that's how the episode ends. So that's how the episode ended, and I'll see you guys tomorrow for episode 90.